Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is 4 more hard cases in finding a career. An older person, someone without any standout abilities, a job hopper, and someone who's wondering about self-employment. My previous YouTubes, a couple of them, offered career finding advice to 7 people in difficult situations, and here are 4 more. First one is a guy 60 plus who still wants and needs to work. Age discrimination exists, but occasionally it works in an older person's favor. For example, in some fields, for example, financial planning or working at senior residences, age can be a plus because older people tend to prefer to deal with age peers, plus you can relate. Also, whatever the field, your years of experience can pay off in expertise and ability to stay calm. Oh, we had that problem before and here's how we handled it. Plus, many older people remain in fine shape, for example, are avid hikers. Do stress your legitimate positives of being older. Another potential plus for the older job seeker is having been around longer, they're more likely to have built more of a network than most young people have. And your network can be key to your getting hired. Don't be shy to tell people, I'm looking for my next good working opportunity. Know anyone I should talk with? Next person is someone without any standout abilities or interests. Many people have no interest or ability that stands out. They may be wise to look at the intersection of the job market and their connections. For example, if you're reasonably good with numbers, there usually is a shortage of accountants, so if you happen to know 1 or more people in a related field, accounting may not be a bad plan A. Remember that once you've launched yourself into a career, you can usually adapt the career to fit you. Think of a career as an off-the-shelf outfit. To love it, you usually have to tailor and accessorize it. For example, as a career counselor, I'm more of an advice offerer than a pure listener. Plus, I find ways to incorporate my piano playing into sessions. For example, when the session's given the client a lot to think about, I might say, I'm going to play soft music for a minute, and you get in touch with how you're feeling about what we've come up with. The third such person I want to talk about is a job hopper. Typically, such a person has had a few jobs in the last few years. Officially, he or she can report that they quit, but often it was under duress. And most employers know that's possible. So what's a job hopper to do? First, look inward. Any lessons to be learned that could make you happier and more successful in your next job? Sometimes it's asking good questions during the interview process. Describe your strengths and weaknesses instead of just selling yourself, and ask if they think you can do the job. That kind of honesty will be refreshing and can help you assess whether you really do want that job. And to help assess if you'll get along with your boss, you might ask, every boss is different. What makes you different? Other times, an attitude or a work ethic adjustment could help, but sometimes there just aren't lessons to be learned. In searching for a new job, a not stellar track record does make it wise to rely on your network to introduce you to people who could hire you. That's because if you just respond to ads, you're competing with many people, at least a few of whose track record will be more assuring to the employer. That said, if possible, give a reassuring but honest explanation for why you left each job, including lessons learned, in your cover letter, in resume, and interview. And finally, a self-employment wannabe. Born entrepreneurs rarely see career counselors. They just try an idea, and if it doesn't work, they move on to the next idea. Typically, self-employment wannabes who come to career counselors are attracted to controlling their work life, or maybe haven't been able to hang on to a decent job, but in either case, haven't yet shown aptitude for self-employment. An honest look inward is required. The idea is secondary. Your attributes are primary. Self-starter, smart, and quick enough to solve the myriad problems that come up without having to pay someone, and certainly keep it simple. Yeah, simple businesses lack prestige, but they avoid the highly competitive world of sexier businesses, such as in tech, biotech, consulting the corporations. As regular viewers of my work know, I'm a fan of super low-cost, low-status businesses like those touted in the classic book The Millionaire Next Door. Examples, cleaning mobile home parks, brokering used diesel parts, and my favorite, a small chain of gift carts in large upscale office building lobbies. So, in all of this advice, is there at least a nugget or two that might work for you? Anyway, that's 4 more hard cases in finding a career. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 35 books. Most relevant to this might be Careers for Dummies or Work Stories, but all 35 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.